And then verse 7, for the overseer. Wait a minute. Overseer? I thought we were talking about elders. He says here that he was to appoint elders in every city. Then he says, for the overseer must be above reproach. Well, which is it? Is Paul talking about appointing elders or talking about appointing overseers? Yes, he's talking about both because they're both the same thing. These are interchangeable terms for the same person. And he goes on to talk about God's steward. That's another way of talking about these same people. An elder is an overseer, and an elderseer is God's steward. What's a steward? A steward is a manager. Who are these people supposed to be managing? God's household, God's people, God's church. I'll just put manager of church. So that's what we're talking about. An elder is an overseer, is a steward of God. And he has to be above reproach as God's steward. And then Paul lists 5 negative character traits that he must not practice. He must not be self-willed. In other words, just doing his own will. No, he must be concerned about doing the will of God. Number 2, not quick-tempered. He can't blow up easily and lose his temper. Number 3, he can't be addicted to wine. Now, this verse doesn't say he can never have any wine. It says he can't be addicted to it. It can't master him. He must, if he drinks alcoholic beverages, he must do so in moderation, never getting drunk. Not addicted to wine. Number 4, not pugnacious. The word pugnacious means a fighter. He's not a fighter, a brawler. He doesn't get into fights. And number 5, he's not fond of sordid gain, dirty gain, filthy gain. He's not concerned and consumed with gaining riches and being unscrupulous in the way he gets them. So there's 5 areas of his character that he doesn't practice. He doesn't practice being self-willed, being quick-tempered, being addicted to wine, being pugnacious, or being fond of sordid gain. And then Paul talks about 7 positive character traits that he does practice. He's hospitable. The word means lover of strangers. He invites them into his home, whether they're part of the church or not. He's a person who invites the stranger and loves the stranger. Number 2, he loves what is good. He's a lover of good things, God being the best thing. Number 3, he's sensible. In other words, he has common sense. He uses his common sense. Number 4, he's just. The word means righteous. He's a righteous man. Number 5, he's devout. When it comes to his Christian faith, he is devoted, absolutely devoted to Christ. Number 6, he's self-controlled. He controls himself. He has discipline, self-discipline in his life. And number 7, he holds fast the faithful word.